Hello สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Questions for us
No
for this
question.
exciting day. Okay, so Sifty locked herself out of her room. She might be sleeping outside. If you see Sifty sleeping outside, don't worry, she just forgot her key. Anyway, let's continue with another exciting episode of
50's painful movie reviews.
exactly the second part of
Very.
the second part of what's the name of the movie?
The Facebook. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I forgot.
The
Social network.
right, exactly. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so they
We talked until
not until that means the time.
we.
How far
How far
did we get?
did we get?
I can't remember. It was many days ago. Just a week ago.
2 days.
2 days, okay. They met in the restaurant with Sean, and then they were getting recognized in the school by some of their other students.
Get what?
Getting recognized.
Means
People saw this. Oh, look, you're those people that made
it's
Facebook.
popular.
Recognize people know you. Hey, that's Sifty.
Hey, they know you. So.
No, they don't know you. They say they usually use bad words.
With you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
And after that,
Something happened.
and
And
Eduardo.
Okay.
And Mark fought each other. Fought together. Fought because
About
Rolla. About the twins told
the twins told
the twin tell the law.
the
Twins tell his father. Told his father.
that means one. You're saying two and then one.
One.
You're saying the twins, that means two,
Mm-hmm.
told his father, that means one.
Told their father
Oh, right. Okay.
about the idea,
Okay.
and someone sent Mark a paper.
They didn't tell their dad, they told their dad's lawyer.
That lawyer.
Their dad's lawyer.
Oh, lawyer dad.
Yeah.
Mm. And that made Mark and Eduardo
Okay.
fought.
Not fought, that's in the past.
Fight.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because that was big problem. Big A problem. The big problem. I don't know.
A big problem.
A big problem.
Yeah.
But Mark didn't care. And after that, he kept working. He asked Eduardo stayed at another place.
No. First they were trying to expand to other schools. They're like, oh, we got to go to Cambridge. We got to go to Harvard. We got to go to Yale. Got to go to all the different schools.
To make this.
He said, I need some more money.
And then
Right.
Eduardo find money.
Find.
Tried to find money for Mark.
No, he was trying to find advertisers.
What advertise? Connection.
Kosana. Advertisers. For the site.
But Mark didn't want.
But that's what he was doing. He paid for the website, but then they needed a lot of money. So he was looking for advertisers. So he didn't have to keep spending his family money on the website.
They were not the same thing. Mark and Eduardo.
Well, Mark just wanted Eduardo to pay, and Eduardo wanted to find someone else to pay. Advertisers to pay. And then, keep going.
Mark went to Hollywood.
Hollywood?
No.
No.
California.
Yeah.
With his team.
Okay. How did he make his team?
He made event to an event
Yeah.
to find good people to
Okay.
work.
What type of people did he look for?
Programmer.
Yeah. What kind of programmers?
I don't
What were
know.
they doing?
Hackers
Okay.
for hack for data, for information.
No.
Why hackers?
So,
I don't understand at all.
what do you think? Before I explain it.
He wanted to know or get information, other people's information. I don't know.
So, this is a little bit complicated. In computers, if a company hires people, they usually hire professional people that have degrees and are good people and have good families and are very kind and no trouble. But these people are not the best, we believe. Most people believe that the best programmers and the best computer scientists are hackers. And hackers don't usually want to work for anyone. They don't necessarily care about getting paid. They want
Exciting.
They want excitement, they want a lot of money, and they want to do what they want. They don't want someone to be their boss. So in this show, they're trying to say that he was very smart, and instead of going for normal programmers, he went for the hackers.
Because
the people.
Hacker can do different thing. Can do hard thing. Other people can
It's not about hard things. It's
hack
just
for important information.
It's not about hard things. It's just about the type of person. So they're saying that in the movie, they're trying to say that he was very smart, and that instead of going for normal IT idiots, he was going for the people who were really talented, the hackers. And he was trying to test who could be a hacker and be drunk at the same time. So he said, okay, if you can hack into this website,
I like that part.
you can hack into this website and you're drunk, okay, then you're hired. So that's what they were trying to show.
He tried to find someone like him.
I don't
A
know.
little
I think
bit crazy and smart.
I don't know if it's that sophisticated. It was just trying to show that he was smart by looking for talent in places that other people were not looking for it. Okay.
And after
So they were all drunk, and then someone hacked into. They said something about They said something about a Python script
What her transcript?
And it doesn't matter. It didn't sound very sophisticated to me, but anyway, they had some two guys that did it, and then he said, "Okay, you're hired." And everyone was so excited for some reason. Everyone was clapping.
For
I don't know.
That guy can drunk as heck.
But let's try a good sentence though.
Because
Let's try Sifty speaking English when she's drunk.
that event was excited.
Remember, it's not
Exciting.
Yes. We should, every time you make a mistake, one shot. We'll see how well you do at the end.
One bottle not enough.
As I know English.
Probably will be good.
We need a couple bottles. Okay. Anyway, keep going with the exciting
And
show.
After that, Mark worked with his team until one day they
But where did they go though?
California.
Why did they go to California?
Rich people
No.
have good.
Not have. That's tied.
There was good university.
No.
I don't know.
Sean told them, you have to go to California.
Why?
If you want to be successful, you got to go to California.
Because what?
He said the energy is different. There's more excitement. There's more young people. It's not old and
Good people stay there. No.
not good people, but people who are more
Energy.
have more energy and more positive. Younger people with more belief that something great can be made. Not like in Boston or in New York.
And until one day, Sean and Eager came to Mark's house
Because?
because he came with that girl. He didn't know that was Mark's house.
No. So there was a guy on the roof. Something happened.
Jumped.
Okay.
He tried to hold
Who tried?
his friend.
Whose friend?
One of Mark's friends.
Yes.
I don't know sling.
Sling.
I don't. He tried to hold a line
Yeah. What's it called?
tight.
It's called a zip line.
Zip line. Oh, like zip line in the
Yeah.
mountain.
Exactly.
But it's broken.
It
It broke.
Yes.
It broke
Yes.
and probably hit or made trouble for another house.
No, it just made a lot of noise.
Oh,
Sean said, we heard some noise that we came over.
and surprised
Surprise!
that he met Mark. Sean met Mark, and after that after they talked, Mark came to work. No, not Mark. Sean came to work with Mark at that house.
Okay, what was his job?
Talk with someone. He always talk. I don't know what he did.
He was getting an angel investment from
Angel investment.
I can't remember,
It's about
Peter Thiel or something, some investor. An angel investment is when some person or a company gives your business a lot of money for part of the business, and they don't usually control the business too much. They just usually give you a lot of money for part of the business.
and get some money from that business.
Well, they hope that the business will become popular, and then they'll sell it and they'll make their money back plus a lot more.
And they Sean and Mark and Mark's team worked together until one day Eduardo
With a lot of A's in there.
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
I'm not sure. Why or Edward or Eduardo? Eduardo.
Yeah, Edward. You're thinking of Edward.
Yeah.
And Eduardo. Different.
Not English language, no. Eduardo.
No, Spanish or in this case Portuguese, probably.
He came to Mark's house. He looked angry
Okay. What was the problem?
because
He locked himself out of the house? Did he lock himself out of the house? Oh no, okay.
no, that's me.
That's empty. Okay.
He said he had to wait Mark
Wait.
for Mark at
Mark.
at airport
At.
the airport
Yeah.
for
1 hour.
I can't remember
I think he said an hour.
1 or 2
Something like that.
yeah. And what Mark said,
He said, oh, is it 4? Oops. Yeah.
and he was angry more when he saw
He was.
more angry
Yeah.
when he saw Sean, and he asked Mark to talk together,
Okay, but
talk privately.
Yeah, or in private. But talk privately. Talk in private.
Talk privately
Yes.
and
Talk quietly. Talk angrily. If you want to make the talking,
in private.
if you're going to modify talking, if you want to change talking, then it needs to be ly. Talk angrily. Talk quietly. Talk violently.
What violently?
Violence means fighting.
And they fought, Mark and Eduardo.
Eduardo. Okay.
How big can help me remember?
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
You could write it in your book.
I
Oh.
like.
Okay, take out some of the A's though. Probably you have 3 or 4
No,
A's.
just one.
Okay.
Eduardo.
Okay, fine.
What they talk?
What?
What did they talk about?
They talked about how Mark was doing different things than Eduardo wanted. He said, I'm the business guy. I'm making the business decisions. And you're out here drinking and partying in California. And Mark said, yeah, but what are you doing? And he said, well, I'm looking for investors. And Mark said, well, how much money did you get? He said, nothing.
That's why Mark didn't believe or listen to him.
No, Mark is kind of mean like that. He just says, well, what do you do? I'm the best. You're trash.
As other people worked. Because Eduardo couldn't show Mark what he did. He couldn't find money.
And he failed.
Everything he did is fail.
We can't say is fail. Everything he did.
Fail. Failed.
Sounds like me.
Sorry, me.
No, he's just saying that Mark, they're trying to show that Mark wanted everything his way. And other people who had other ideas, they didn't matter because they weren't bringing in any money. There was nothing benefiting them. So my way, not your way. He's saying, I'm the boss and you have nothing. So you just need to come out here and listen to me.
And after that,
Okay. Sipti locked herself out of the house.
After that, Eduardo went to his girlfriend's house.
No, he went to the bank.
Where?
Bangkok Bank. No, not Bangkok.
No.
He went to the bank.
California don't have. Didn't have. Doesn't have Bangkok Bank.
I think New York does, but yeah, probably California, no.
What did he do at the bank?
He closed the account.
Facebook.
Because it was his money. It was his account.
Oh.
So he closed it.
And what happened?
And then he went back to New York.
And what happened with Mark?
Nothing yet. Eduardo went back to New York and his girlfriend came over.
Oh.
And then Mark called him.
As he had problem with his girlfriend.
What was the problem?
She said he left. He didn't answer or answer her for a long time.
Yeah.
He lost. He gone.
No, she said, why didn't you answer one of my 42 messages? He said, well, I got you a present.
But she burned.
What was the present?
I don't know.
It was a scarf.
What scarf?
The thing you put around your neck.
ผ้าพันคอ for cold.
Yeah.
Oh, and she burned.
She said, I don't wear scarves.
Why?
She just said, I don't wear
angry.
scarves.
She was angry.
No, they're trying to.
Angry.
No, they're trying to show crazy girls. So in this case, he said this girl's crazy.
Business guy and crazy girl.
Not about that. It's just they're just trying to show that some guys feel that girls are crazy, and this girl they're trying to show is a crazy lady. He thinks, and because she keeps calling him, she keeps texting him, and then he tries to get her a present, and she doesn't like it.
Because it's too late.
No, because
I think he didn't answer her because he was busy because he worked, right?
Okay, but it doesn't matter why he didn't answer. The point of
that
it.
Girl.
The point is just to show a crazy girlfriend. What guys believe crazy girlfriends look like.
That is common.
From guys' perspective, yes.
That's me. I think most girls are crazy.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
And after that, Mark called Eduardo.
Okay.
Mark was angry because probably because Eduardo closed account. The account.
Okay.
And at the end, finally, they could work together. They could deal. Eduardo looked happy, and he said to that girl he will go back to work with Mark.
Yeah.
But he will break up with her also.
Yeah. No, so Mark said, where's the money? And he said, I closed it. I closed the account. And he said, why? He said, I need you to listen to me. And he said, I want you to come back to California. Sean found us an angel investor. They're going to give us $500,000. So you need to come and you need to sign some papers. You're going to be rich. And we won. We succeeded. And so then Eduardo said, oh, great, okay, fine.
And
Everything's okay.
what Mark said is real.
Real, but not good for Eduardo.
Real, but not. He didn't tell everything. He didn't tell Eduardo everything.
He told everything, but he didn't give him a good part of the company.
And after that,
Yeah, that's why you're here.
I don't,
If you don't know, just listen carefully. Sipsi will tell us.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Also, too, I don't either.
Yes.
After that, they had
Who are they?
Mark, Eduardo, and Sean had a company. The company
Had the company.
had
I don't know
a
what that
big
means.
place to work.
Oh, okay, that's not a company. So the angel investor gave them an office.
Oh, they had.
Yeah, he said they're gonna give us $500,000. They want 7% of the company, and they're gonna give us an office.
Big office.
Yes.
They can work. They can get. I don't know.
Who are they?
Could 3 guys,
Okay.
Mark, Eduardo, and Sean,
Okay.
and their team.
I don't know if it's a team, but they're employees.
Employees.
Okay.
They could succeed
Okay.
because I saw score. I don't know. Like
The companies.
1 million probably people who used.
Yeah, but
Use-
people won't understand what you're saying,
No,
though.
I don't know. I understand right or not.
Yeah, you do, but the sentence is wrong. So nobody else understands.
They could succeed because
They didn't succeed. They, like a plant. What does a plant do?
get
What does a plant do? It's small and then it,
big,
yeah. But what do we call that? When something is small?
improve.
No, because it's not getting better. It's just getting. What happens if you have
Better.
if you have a small plant, and then it turns into a big plant? What do you call that?
พัฒนาเหรอ evolution
But in English, in
Evolve.
Russian, if a tree is getting
Grow up.
bigger, not up, just
grew.
yes.
They could
No,
the fix the company.
The company.
The company could grew.
Not good. The company.
Company grew
Yes. Bigger.
bigger.
Grew.
Grew
Yeah, not glue.
grew bigger
Yes.
because
Sifty.
people 1 million people used Facebook.
No, they had 1 million subscribers.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
And after that, Eduardo came to the office and someone gave him a paper.
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 Not paper. Paper.
paper
Yes.
paper
Okay.
after he wrote
Which one? Rode on a bike.
read after he read he was
Read what?
read that paper
Read.
the
Read.
that the paper
Just read it.
read it
Yeah.
he was very angry he came to Mark's table and hit his computer and yelled at him about what
Okay, not exactly. So he went and he didn't have a lawyer. They gave him papers to sign, and they said, you get 34% of the company.
34
Mark gets 51%. Sean gets 4 or something. The investors get 7, blah, blah, blah. And there were some other people. And Eduardo said, great, I'm going to be rich. Okay, 34%. And he signed his name. What he didn't read the paper. The paper said, you get 34%, but if another company wants to invest, then we're going to take part of your shares, not of Mark's, not of
or take him off
yours will go less. Yours will be taken. He didn't read that in the document. So he took 34%, but
if some company
but then later another company invested and it took his money.
to give that
Yes. So he had 34% and then another company invested and then his share was only 0.1. So he had 34 and then he had less than 1.
that's why he was
That's why he
angry.
got angry. Yeah.
And what Mark said
He said you should have read the paper.
so that
Yeah. So then Eduardo said, well, you better get a lawyer because I'm going to sue you. He said, well, try. I don't care.
Mark seemed like he didn't have heart
Right.
but I think he did good for the business
Okay.
but if he
But friends? No.
yeah
Okay.
or family not good
Yeah, none of his family were ever in the movie. That's true. I didn't notice that. Okay.
and after that Sean got a problem
Not got.
had
Yes.
a problem because as he was partying the policeman came and found cocaine
Okay.
but he said he not but he said he called Mark to help he said that not mine
That.
wasn't my cocaine mine
Yeah.
cocaine
No, wasn't.
mine
That's it.
but Mark said but Mark didn't say anything
He said this is going to be in the news.
what's in the news
In the news.
news
Yeah. This is going to be bad for our company.
and
He said go home.
he's home
No, he told Sean go home and don't waste my time. You're gonna make a bad
for company
you're gonna bring us some bad news, bad press.
and after that I saw Mark look at a card he made right something big company big
Said I'm CEO, bitch.
that's for him, or he made it for Sean, but Sean made problem. That I remember that Sean sentence. He
Yes,
said
that's right.
he said before.
Yeah, he told Mark to make those cards.
And
Almost the end.
after that, the twins, Eduardo, fought with Mark at the lawyer.
Lawyer is the person.
I don't know what you call
Court.
the court.
Yeah.
The court.
But this is not the court. So this is what happens if you have a lot of money and you don't want to go to court. All of the people with their lawyers,
Private room.
they try to find a deal first.
Or like a movie we watched before, like this wedding crash.
No, those were divorce counselors. This is a little bit different. This is before you go to court. If you have a lot of money and you don't want to go to court, because if you go to court, then a jury, those are the people who sit in the chairs and decide if you're right or wrong. Sometimes people don't want the jury to decide. They want to negotiate first. So they're trying to find a way to find a deal and not go to court. They don't have to go to court. It's not like if you hurt someone. If you're driving on the road and you kill and you run over some people, you can't say, well, I don't want to go to court. You have to go to court. But if you have a business partner and you don't want to go to court, both of you don't want to go to court, that's okay. You can try to find a deal. You can try to decide something privately. And if both people agree, then it's okay. If one side doesn't agree, then you go to court. So they were trying not to go to court, because if they went to court, it would cost more money, and one side may take everything. So usually it's better to find a deal. And that's what they were doing.
Therefore, Mark fought.
Okay, but the best part of the movie was when Mark was sitting in the office. Remember? At the end of the movie?
And look at that card.
But before that, he was sitting there with no friends, but the friend counter on the website was going up. It kept going up. But he was sitting there
Like
with no friends.
He made the company about friends, to make a lot of friends, to see a lot of friends, but he didn't have any friends.
Exactly. So that's what Hollywood is trying to make fun of social media. They're saying, you go on social media, you have 700 million friends, but you're in your room alone. Right.
So bad, no?
It's just making fun of people on social media.
Not fun, I think.
No, not fun. Making fun. That means joking.
Oh.
Yeah. Law len, right?
ล้อเล่น kidding.
Yeah. Joking.
And Mark fought with.
Okay, but you just have to explain to people, because it wasn't after that they fought. They fought during the movie, right? So you have to explain that part.
Explain what?
Because it wasn't at the end that they fought.
As the movie run.
Not as, there's another word. During.
During movie. During the movie.
Sipti was yawning.
Mark fought. I saw many parts of Mark fought.
Of Mark fought?
Of the court. With his story.
One more time and then I'll tell you.
John, not easy.
That's why we're here. That's the point.
As during the movie.
As during? No.
No. During
Yeah.
the movie, I saw many parts of many parts in the court with Mark Ford about Mark Ford with the twins or Eduardo about the company.
No. There's a few words that you don't know. So we have a word to describe something from the beginning to the end. Do you know what that's called?
Not until. I don't know.
No, it's called a timeline.
Timeline.
That means from the beginning to the end.
Said
So
times.
if you just have one timeline, that means just one story. If you have more than one timeline, then you can have two stories at the same time. And so usually in this case, people will say there were two timelines.
There were two timeline
Lines. We saw the story of how Facebook was made, and then during that timeline, we saw scenes of another timeline, which was when Mark was in the courts. So there were two timelines. One timeline was the story of Facebook, and then during that timeline, we also saw scenes from the courts after Facebook.
Yeah, everyone listened to you.
After Facebook
And right
was.
now they understood.
Well, Thai people don't, but English people might, because they saw the movie. Okay, so tell us about the courts then, and that will be it. What happened in the court? Not really a court, they just were in an office.
That office, I saw many people there, like the twins came with their lawyer.
Yeah.
And Eduardo.
Do you have a lawyer?
No, my mom.
Oh, okay.
And Eduardo came with everyone came with their lawyer.
Yes.
Lawyers or lawyer.
They each had at least one, and then there were some staff, or there were some other people typing, and yeah.
Mark, everyone very smart.
Everyone
Was very smart, but
okay.
no one could fight Mark Zuckerberg.
No, they won. Everyone won.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought Mark won.
He lost all the battles.
Probably, I can understand.
But he didn't care.
He lost what?
He lost a lot of money. But not for him. The girl told him, said, don't worry, you can pay them. You'll still be rich. Yeah.
Even Mark pay them, he still be rich.
Yeah, not be.
He's still rich.
He still
was rich.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot of money.
Oh yeah, at that
How
time.
much he lost?
They didn't say for Eduardo, but they said for the twins got $68 million.
$68 million.
Dollars.
A lot.
And probably Eduardo a lot more than that.
Because Eduardo could get money from him because he worked very hard.
No, he just invested money, and he had a contract.
but he tried. He didn't just sit and didn't do anything.
That doesn't
I
matter.
think he did a lot.
That doesn't matter. The only thing matters is the contract. But anyway, keep going.
But what Sean could get from Mark?
I think he had like 4% or something. So he made a lot of money also. Yeah.
Even he didn't come.
Even
though even though he didn't work with Mark anymore.
It doesn't matter because he had a contract for his shares. He had a piece of the company.
He don't do work, but he still get.
Not don't do. He
never. I don't know.
He didn't.
Do.
We don't need to say do.
He didn't work, but he could get money.
If you sign a contract, yes. If your mom says, Sipti, I'll give you 30% of my business and I'll keep 70% of my business. And you sign the paper and she signs the paper and then you go drinking and stay home, you still keep 30%. Because she signed the paper already. Right? So it's not the same as working for someone. If you go to work for Microsoft, you have a contract and they pay you every month. They don't give you percentage of the company. But a CEO or somebody like that, usually they own a piece of the company. They own shares.
Like in many movies I saw.
And if they fail or if they do a bad job, you still get paid.
Like หุ้นเหรอ
Yes.
Investment.
Investors.
Investors.
Okay, good.
At the end of this movie, Mark.
Is it this? How about
The end of.
At the end.
At the end of this movie. Of the movie.
Yeah.
Is.
At the end of the movie.
Mark was sitting in a chair alone in a room.
Well, that was the Facebook headquarters.
Worked.
Oh, you mean in the office? No. That was in the in the office.
He worked on his computer.
Yeah, that was in the law firm. That was after the lawyers left. They took a break. And he was looking at Facebook numbers.
At the end of the court.
Not the end of the court. At the end of the
deal.
It wasn't a deal. They were just taking a break.
Taking a break, no?
Yeah, they were taking a break.
As he checked his business, a girl came.
Okay.
And they talked together for a while. I don't know, but I can understand. Just Mark said he wasn't bad.
No, she said.
Oh, she said he wasn't bad. Oh, he said. She said he wasn't bad, but. I don't know.
Oh no. Okay.
But what?
She said you're trying to be bad. She said, you're not a bad person, but you are trying to be bad. You're really, really trying.
I think he did good because if he didn't do bad with other people, probably they would do with him. To him.
That's a way to look at it, yes? You have to be
business.
You have to be ruthless with ruthless people.
My mom always told me. She said, business not same. Business wasn't not I don't know. Isn't the real life or something.
Isn't the same.
Isn't the same the real as life,
real
life.
okay
You shouldn't touch
shouldn't touch people okay.
Trust
anyone
and
really your mom says that
should be
your mom says don't trust anyone wow
even your husband.
really
Yeah.
okay
And
does she trust you maybe that's why she doesn't trust you
I don't know.
She says Sifty, I don't trust anyone even you
And shouldn't be kind. You should be like tiger or lion.
Tiger
Yeah.
okay like
Or
a tiger.
lion.
Okay ruthless
If you be kind,
if
you are kind, other people will get everything from you. But she still she couldn't do every time. Sometimes she still be kind.
she couldn't do every time
She couldn't be bad with everyone. Every partner. She still lost.
she doesn't
always
listen
to herself. And
yeah.
she lost a lot of money.
Right, don't trust it. Okay, anyway, yeah, that was The Social Network.
I like this movie. After you told me a lot of details, I gave 10.
I don't really like this movie. I don't like Facebook, but it represents something that's very important. Facebook is a very, very huge company. They have changed the world. Everyone knows about them. Even though I don't like it, I still know about it. I still talk about it.
And you didn't use?
Right, but I still know about it, and I've still been there. I know what it looks like. So everyone knows about it, even if they don't like it. And so that's a big accomplishment. I have heard some people ask Mark Zuckerberg, though, they say, do you think Facebook will be around in 100 years? And he says, yes, absolutely.
If he don't stop
I don't know about that.
Stop พัฒนา improve because I using I used the Facebook.
I use
it.
What's the name?
Facebook.
Yeah.
I saw the update often. It often.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, growing. Still improving. Do you think that Facebook will be around in 100 years?
100 years.
Yeah.
Probably at 100 years, everyone don't use.
We can't say don't. Everyone.
Everyone won't.
Not everyone.
No one won't.
No one.
No one use.
No one.
No one use.
We need the future. No one.
Would.
Not a imagination. The real future. No one.
I don't know.
Will.
No one will use.
Okay, but that's not my question. My question is, do you think in 100 years Facebook will still be around and people will be using it?
100 years.
Yeah.
I think no.
Why?
Probably other things will come. Someone will make something very, very great.
Your Sifty's website.
More than Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Sifty's website.
New
right.
generation or new people, new erect.
New what?
No, I think I say no.
I didn't hear that word.
New electronic เหรอ
Electronic.
new things,
I don't know what new things are.
like new people.
New people. What are the people are going to be different in the future?
More smart.
Not more smart.
To smarter
Yeah. Smarter people.
people because new people probably
New people? What are new people?
new generation.
Okay, the next generation.
The next generation could make better things, something better
Okay.
than old,
Than us.
than us,
Or than him.
than
Okay, fine. One thing that's interesting is that the twins, they got that $68 million and they invested it in something. Do you know what it is?
invest.
They put that money into something else.
หุ้น for Facebook เหรอ
No. Bitcoin.
What Bitcoin means?
Bitcoin is a new type of money. And it was, when they invested in it, it was very, very, very cheap. It was much before I had heard about it. And it was $1 probably or something. But they told the story online, I've heard it many times. They said that they were on vacation and some friend came to them and said, you gotta check out this new money online. You gotta see this new money online. It's called Bitcoin. You gotta learn about it. And they said that they learned about it and they put all of their money into it, and now they're really, really, really rich. I think they're still not as rich as Mark Zuckerberg.
They're not about Facebook, not
No.
about that, about Mark's business.
No.
Another chance to get money.
Another idea. I don't think they made Bitcoin, but they invested in it and they made a lot of money. A lot of money. But
Right now, what about coin?
Bitcoin.
work on-
I'll tell you about it, but you're not quite ready yet for me to explain it because it's too complicated. I can't even explain it to people who speak English. So we have to practice a little bit before you learn
Bitcoin.
that. Yeah. Bitcoin is
Coin means
a new type
coin.
of money.
Coin mean เหรียญเหรอ
Yeah. But it's a new type of money that's only online, only on the internet. And it may replace a lot of money that people are using now in many, many countries. But anyway, it's really complicated and it requires a lot of knowledge about programming that is difficult to explain. But anyway, they became very, very rich. I still don't think they're as rich as Mark Zuckerberg. The richest person now in the world is, do you know? Elon Musk.
Older guy. Right?
No. Warren Buffett? No. Elon Musk. The guy who invented Tesla. The company Tesla, the electric car company.
Tesla is about
Not the old Tesla. Not the guy that I showed you. Not the real Nikola Tesla.
I know
The
but
real
probably
Nikola
that guy died already.
Yeah, the real Nikola Tesla is dead. But because he did so much work with electricity, they named the electric car company after him, which is called
Tesla is about
Tesla
energy,
Motors.
right? About
Tesla Motors,
it's
named
about
after
energy.
Tesla.
Tesla.
No, about electric cars.
electric.
Cars that don't run on gasoline. They run on electric. Named after Nikola Tesla. But anyway, Tesla was very poor when he died. But Elon Musk is
Why?
the
Because
richest person.
He lost his money.
He gave away his patents to Westinghouse for free. Anyway, that was the conclusion of
social network.
Sipties.
It is painful. Conclusion means
The end.
another thing is include.
Yeah, include, but not conclusion.
Conclusion.
Conclusion. Yeah,
Cities, painful movie reviews.
exactly. I think that might be the end of our movies. We might watch one or two more, depending on the time we have, but we're running out of time, and so we have a lot more to do before we get Sipti to the test. Sipti's not going to be ready yet. Probably we're going to send Sipti to the test on the 365th episode, which will be 1 year, and we'll see what Sipti can do.
1 year.
This episode is about 130 or something, 330. So we have another 35. Sipti won't be ready. It's going to be like when Luke Skywalker left Yoda for the first time in Empire Strikes Back and tried to fight Darth Vader. So she's not going to be ready yet for the battle against the Emperor, but of English. But
You think how I will be ready when
I was planning on you speaking with me for another 6 months, because that's what it takes to get up to the level that you need to get a very good score on the test. We have spent this year just turning around the Titanic. Thai people have learned English so badly for so long that we have to relearn correctly. We haven't really learned anything yet. Really, the whole point of this is to teach you how to speak with me so that then you can learn by speaking with me. Because if you just talk with me in conversation, you can learn perfectly. That's how you learn the accent, the pronunciation, listening, grammar, all of those things, pronunciation, all of those things are learned by speaking. But it takes time to learn how to speak with me first. And that's what we've done. So we didn't really even get to learning. We didn't get to learning. Yeah. But anyway, probably we'll send Sipti on 365, see what she gets. If she gets a 5, then everyone can say this show was bullshit, right?
No.
Anyway, that's the end of our show. We're going to, not the end of the show, not the end of the whole show, but the end of our show for today. Thank you so much, Sipti, for coming.
Thank you.
We will see you very soon. Any questions?
No. Oh, when Ja will come.
I don't think Ja's going to be coming back, actually. I don't think Ja's mom and dad, Ja is very young, right? Ja's 21. And I don't think that her mom and dad will let her come back to the city anytime soon.
Oh, that means you should keep both.
The pens. Yeah, Sipti got a pen for Ja, but unfortunately you have to send, maybe you can mail it to her in the we can call Ja maybe on the phone if you miss her.
Probably one day she will come and we can see her outside.
Right, but people here won't be able to see her, so that's not going to help.
Yeah.
Sipti's just thinking of herself having lunch with Ja. Anyway, thank you so much. Any questions?
No.
If you want to see Sipti and her mom being ruthless to other business people like a
usually
tiger.
her husband did.
You want to see Sipti and her mom.
She's smart. She sent her husband to do. Send him. Send.
All the time.
Send.
Yeah.
Her husband to do.
To do what?
To rule with other people.
To rule?
To do business or something.
Okay, anyway, if you want to see Sipti and her mom in the law office screwing over other business partners,
Cool.
just add them on Instagram.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Bye bye.
ขอบคุณค่ะ